welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about something that is in every wedding, regardless of your budget, regardless of your style. This occurs in every wedding. And you may have already seen the title, so let me stop with the suspense situation. You've already seen the title, and it's called Wedding Guests We All Don't Like, okay? These are just the wedding guests that just rub you the wrong way. And you're asking, why do they rub you the wrong way? Because they do some certain things that I feel like if you're going to a wedding, you should never do. If you're going to an event, you should never do. If you're going to some celebration, you should never do. So this is just obviously my opinion, but I hope a lot of people are feeling me on this because these kinds of people rub me the wrong way, okay? And anyways, while we're going to be talking, I am going to be painting my fingernails because this is the only time I have to do it, okay? No, this is not going to work. I can't concentrate if I'm painting my nails and recording a video, so that's not happening, okay? So, wedding guests we all don't like. Let's start with the first one. The guests that don't RSVP. Now, nobody understands how annoying it is to plan and have your guests not RSVP. Like, it rubs me the wrong way to the max. Like, I mean, I'm not saying you should RSVP the moment you get the invitation, but do your best to RSVP before the deadline. There's a reason why there's a deadline. Like, guests need to understand that a whole lot of things go in the background when you're planning an event. And your guest head count is really, really important. It's important to the amount of money the celebrant or the bride or the groom or the couple is going to spend. Like, people are trying to cut costs here, and you're not making that easy if you don't RSVP. If you don't RSVP and then you now show up. Or if you don't RSVP and you now show up with an extra guest you didn't RSVP for, oh my goodness, that's just the worst. Like, you don't do that. And it may not be the Western culture, but being a Nigerian, it happens a little too much in Nigerian weddings. Why? Why do you have a +1 when you didn't RSVP for yourself or the +1? Like, where'd you get the mind or the guts or the liver or where'd you get that from? Like, come on, people. That's 2 extra heads that the bride didn't plan for. Do you know how much weddings cost? Be cool. Don't do that, okay? RSVP before the deadline. If there's a spot for a +1, you put in your +1 in. If there isn't, come by yourself, okay? This is just, to me, this is wedding 101, okay? Before I judge, let me think, have I ever crashed a wedding? That was when I was young. Now I am old, okay? This is what you just don't do. You can do this when don't just do this anymore, okay? Thank you. Number 2, guests who come for your wedding only to complain about every single thing. Come on. You came here to celebrate the love of your friends. Why is the fact that the centerpieces are not your style? Why does that matter? Like, why don't you just sit down and talk about the color combination, talk about her dress, talk about the bridesmaid dress? You complain about everything, talk about you just came there to complain, compare. It's like in your mind, there is a competition, and this wedding is like the baseline so you can compare your wedding to, and you can make your wedding be better, or your wedding that past was better. Like, come on, get off your high horse, okay? Enjoy the event. Most of all, enjoy the people you came there to celebrate. Forget about, I've been in events where the person next to me is like constantly complaining. And that's just not cute, okay? It's very, very unattractive. It makes you look very insecure, especially when you're a bride who's planning your wedding or who just finished planning her wedding. It's like in your mind, every wedding needs to be compared to yours. It's not that serious, people. Go there and celebrate the love of the couple and forget about everything you see there, okay? It's really not that serious. If it's nice, of course you compliment, but if it's not your taste, who cares? Shut up and watch. That's so rude of me. I'm so sorry. I really get in my feelings with people like this. Anyways, okay. So number 3, I have guests who don't follow the dress code. And in bracket, I have the reasonable dress code because I'll be honest, there are some dress codes that are just not reasonable. Like you can't tell me to come in a full-blown costume for your wedding if I'm not feeling that costume. No, that wouldn't happen. But I wouldn't show up without a costume. I will let you know I can't make it because I don't have that costume. And then if you give me the go ahead to come anyways, then I'll show up. Okay, so the people who come and don't follow dress codes and don't run it by the bride or the groom that they're not showing, there's a reason why there's a dress code, okay? There's a reason why it says black tie. And then you show up in jeans and flip-flops. Come on. Like, really? Where's your, like, no, don't do that. Okay, so there's a reason why people have dress code. They have a vision. They want the guests to flow with the vision of the wedding. I know to you it may not be that serious, but if they took time to put that in the invitation, dress code this, you either come showing up, or you confirm if it's okay to show up without it, or you sit your butt at home and send well wishes to the bride and groom. It's not that hard. You don't have to be there if you don't have. I mean, again, running by the bride and by the groom. That's all I'm saying. Number 4. What did I don't even understand what I guess who okay. This is another one. Guess who show up empty-handed. I know there are a lot of people who go back and forth with what the kinds of wedding gifts you should give. I'm going to leave that judgment to you, but all I'm saying is that you got to show up with something, people. You can't come for bride and a groom's event empty-handed. Now, it's one thing if you came empty-handed, but you sent the gift later or you sent the gift beforehand, that's fine. But my point is that you don't come for an event, you don't come for a wedding especially without any gift for the couple. Like, it's just, to me, it's just bad taste. I don't know, there's no Bible that says you must, but to me, you should. You really should. Like, it's not cute when a bride spends so much money and resources trying to accommodate you, trying to make you feel in a good environment, give you good food, give you good music. You are like turned up, and then you give her nothing back in return. You give him nothing back in return. It's, again, not cute. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Just, even, I'm not saying it has to be like $1 billion, like $1,000 gift. And I don't really follow the rule that you should give an amount by the per table value, because a lot of times you don't know, and a lot of times brides don't care that much. Like, for me, I don't care as long as you acknowledge that you were here by giving a gift. I'll be fine with that. Okay, like, I don't know, it's just weird to show up empty-handed. That's all I'm trying to say. And the 5th one, now this happens a lot with the girls, okay? This happens a lot with the ladies who show up. The men don't have time for this. I don't know why. Like, sometimes it just comes up like ladies are just so dramatic. Like, why we gotta be extra sometimes? Okay, so these are the ladies who show up with the intention of stealing the show with their looks, okay? I just feel like it's tacky when you show up, first of all, in a white dress. First of all, in a white dress that's just a little dramatic, a white dress that's easy to confuse you with the bride. That's all I'm saying. And there are some brides that it's impossible for you to be confused because they are just extravagant. Like, they're a lot. Like, the train is like from here to the next country. Of course, you can't outshine that kind of bride. No one's going to mistake you for that. But there's some brides that are low-key, and then you're going to show up with a ball gown, a white ball gown, and then she's wearing like a chic white dress. Come on, like, be a little considerate. That's her day. I feel like that's her day, and this doesn't have anything to do with someone's security or insecurity. I just feel if your intention is, hey, I'm going there to steal the show, I'm going to look better than bride, that's your intention, and that's what's driving you, you're evil. I just think you're evil. I don't know how else to say it. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me if that's your intention. Now, there's some people who, they're not thinking of it like that. It's not that serious to them. They're not thinking to be malicious in how they dress and things like that. That's okay. But just as the number one rule, really, I think that's why the number one rule, just stay away from white. Stay away from white long dresses. Stay away from white huge dresses. Like, just stay away. If you're not sure, wear another color. That's it. Just wear another color. It's not the end of the world. That your white dress that's so boom, you can wear it to another event that's not a wedding. Okay? Just let the bride shine. Let her have her moment. Let her be obvious from the backside that that's the bride and not you. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So these are 5 kinds of wedding guests that ain't nobody got time for. And if you've ever been this kind of guest in the past, let bygones be bygones. But going forward, you need to do better, okay? We all need to do better because, yeah, it's just not cute. Okay? So that's about it. This is a very, very short video. I didn't have much to say because if I keep going on, it's just going to look like I'm just hating. And that's not my intention at all. I just want to put it out there that there's some things that some people do, some guests do that can crawl up a bride's skin, and you don't want to be that. So don't say I didn't tell you, okay? I am here telling you and driving it in. So yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching my channel, and if you have subscribed, I love you, love you, love you. If you haven't, what the heck are you waiting for? Okay? Anyways, for the full post, I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on, but the link will be below this video, the link to the blog. And if I do have time, I'll actually write this out. If I don't, this is what you get. Okay? See you later. Bye.